All right, BCW faithful and first-time viewers, welcome to the Curtain Call, a weekly pro wrestling show that gets you up to speed with everything going on in the world of recombination wrestling. And by now, if you haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe below and follow BCW on all social media platforms. And if you're asking yourself, who is this ruggedly, and I mean ruggedly handsome individual with these melodious tones piping right through your speakerphone, I am your host, the host that covers the most, Jimmy J. And now that I got myself got that out of the way, we can talk BCW. And faithful, last week we got downright ruthless with Ruthless Lala in part one of our conversation. But today, I don't want to waste any time. I want to get right to part number two of this conversation. And folks, I got to give you a warning, a heads up. This is not for the sensitive. Well, we talk about some very touchy subjects, so don't want to spoil it. You're going to have to hear it for yourself right now. Lala's keeping it real once again this week, and well, she's doing it respectfully. And I'm listening to all your memories right here, but I know there's got to be somebody that you haven't stepped in the ring yet with that you would love to step in the ring with.
So I know as of right now it's not possible, but thanks to Peter Rosado, and I probably just murdered his whole name, I was able to meet Mercedes Martinez when there was WrestleMania in New Jersey.
Yeah, that was a memorable weekend.
Yo, like, I almost cried because I love Mercedes Martinez. Like, I've watched her work, like, time in and time again. And she just, like, respectfully, she that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I know that we would just fuck up all the church's money, yo. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully. On some real shit, I like the fact that she's a thick woman and she can go. So the next person would have to be Jessica Havoc. You know, like, she looked like she likes to fuck up the church's money a lot, and I'm down for that. It would definitely have to be Sami Callihan. I've watched Sami for a very long time, and like, yo, like, I want that match. I want to see how ruthless I can get. And I would love to go up against good old Unk Nick Gage.
That match is going to be ruthless. Not Brian Cage, Nick Gage.
Now, I met. Oh, see, that's another.
I just started it up.
Yo, every time you say somebody, I have a story with them. Okay, one person in particular that I would really love to wrestle. Like, it has to happen because we've had so many run-ins and we're family. Like, we love each other to death, but we gotta have this match, and that would be Pentagon Jr. I want him to wrestle Taya. Like, we've always been on the same show, but never wrestled each other, and I love her to death, and I would like to be able to wrestle her. Honestly, I would like to tag up with Minoru Suzuki and just fuck people up, bro. Like, I just want to go to Japan.
Send anybody our way and just want to fuck people up.
I just want to go to Japan and to, like, get with him and get with Muda and just fuck people up, son. And just, you know, and just scratch it off a fucking goal list, guy. Like,
hey, listen, we're going to try to make some of this.
When I wrestle him, yes. But I know it's going to be some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can, but what's the whole point? You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, yeah, I can say I wrestled Minoru Suzuki, but do you know how dope that sounds? I tagged with him.
I tagged with him, exactly.
We killed other people and not me. Man. Okay.
There's bodies everywhere. I can see it now, man. Lala, you and him, forget about it. I mean, and you know, you talk about, you know, you maybe teaming or going against different gentlemen, but when you think about women right now in pro wrestling, who do you think are the top three females right now in the business today?
Bianca Belair is up there regardless, no matter what. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I mean that shit. She dope as fuck. She's not getting the recognition that she should be. Naomi is going to have to be another one because, you know, Naomi, I've seen everything that they've given Naomi, and Naomi has done the same thing that Crime Time, New Day have done. They took what that company in that company's eyes was chicken shit, and they made chicken salad.
I want you to discuss something right now. I want to switch gears. What was that? And Asuka?
Did you add 3?
Yes.
You asked for 3 women, and I gave you Bianca and
Naomi.
I gave you Naomi, and then it would be Asuka. I'm sorry, it ain't nothing against nobody else. It's just I fucking love, like, when you can shine. Like, okay, this is the best way to break it down so people won't be getting in their feelings. Oh, you just hating, and you only said like 2 African Americans, and then you done said another person, but you ain't said no of this. Okay, so look, when it comes down to everybody that I've seen in that ring, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Asuka have been the only 3 that has showed how confident they are when they're in that ring. They didn't second guess themselves.
I think Sasha Banks too. I don't know. I like her. Sasha's one of my favorite up there. My wife hates her. She doesn't like her.
When she first started out, I fucked with that Sasha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, I feel like the thing with her is she should have, like, I don't know, like, I still rock with Sasha, but when it comes to confidence, you feel me?
Bianca Belair, that's my chick right now.
The confidence radiance off her when she comes out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everything she does in the ring is with confidence. She don't second guess herself. You can look at her and tell that she believes in herself 100%. You know, and the same thing with Naomi. Naomi's like, I'm amazing. Like, she did her own song. That's how amazing she is.
Listen, that glow is it's not a joke. It's real. She's shining.
Every time that song hits, break it to the break, I'll be like,
I'm with you, Lala.
You never seen nothing. Get it, you know.
Yo, I be trying to twerk in the room, man. My wife said, "What are you doing over there, man?"
And then look at Asuka's confidence. You know what I'm saying? Asuka still stayed confident, even though when she went up to Raw, they start watering her down because women was complaining about how Asuka hit. Let's call a spade, bro. Yeah. Let's look at it. Everybody saw how Asuka was killing motherfuckers on NXT. Like, she killed people so much to where, bro, she didn't even lose the belt. She just like handed it down, bro, because nobody gonna beat Asuka. So you gonna let Asuka get to WWE? I'm sorry, you gonna no. You let Asuka get to the WWE because she was slaying in NXT. You let her get to WWE, and these women was like, "Yeah, we ready for Asuka." No, y'all wasn't ready. They was like, "No, I'm sweating. No, I'm in bed. I'm on my blankie." You know, and then you saw Asuka went from being Asuka to
it's
Asuka.
Like they buried it. I think WWE creative walks around with shovels every day and just starts digging new holes, starts burying people. And Asuka was one of them. And I understand that maybe she's not the greatest on the microphone. Maybe she has to work on her English. I mean, people were talking about that, but you can't deny skill. Okay, and that's what I see. Skill.
First off,
give her a manager, give her a mouthpiece.
But even then, you don't need one. Because let's really be honest about it, okay?
Yeah.
Asuka understands. You feel me? Like, she understands what you say perfectly. It's just when she gets ready to say stuff, it's just a little bit more complicated than for everybody else. You feel me? But that's the whole point. Asuka is that bitch to the point she don't need to say nothing.
That's true.
Nobody ready for Asuka. That's it. That's all she needs to say. Leave her alone. You know, same thing with Shinsuke Nakamura. Everybody's like, well, he needs to learn how to speak the English. You need to learn to stop being a hoe. But look, we're still here, right? Shut the fuck up. Okay? Leave him alone.
You gotta love him, folks. You gotta love him, Faithful. And this is why we love Lala, man. She's very real, very honest, straight up, straight shooter. And I'm loving her right now. And Oscar, yeah, I'm calling you Oscar because you got me in Oscar mode. Lala, who's ready for Lala? I don't think anybody's ready for you over here in this episode.
Man, this episode is gonna be fucking dope.
I want to switch gears. Okay, I want to talk about for the culture movement. Okay, I want you to explain to everybody that doesn't know what this is about.
So we always get together, and people be like, "Hey," and like it sounds really bad, but like that's why like I just start changing it up. But it was a fact though. Like 90% of the matches that I would be wrestling would be, white women. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, people would be like, hey, Lala, what are you going to go do today? I said, I'm finna go beat a white girl for the motherfucking culture. Respectfully, though.
Oh, God.
Got to the point to where I just start saying it regularly. Like it wasn't even me trying to get other people to say it. It was something that started sticking with me because they'd be like, Lala, what you finna go do? I said, I'm finna to go beat this dude's ass. And I'm gonna knock his motherfucking head off for the motherfucking culture. Respectfully though. And it's for the culture, man, because my culture has been frowned upon for decades, centuries, eons, however you want to call it, and it wasn't the fact that like the best way I could put it, I was watching Trevor Noah yesterday, and he was like, when you don't have season in your life, you get what I'm saying? You have to go around, and try to find it and search for it. You know what I mean? And so, like, it was one of those things where it's like, African Americans we were just born great. You know what I'm saying? We're born with so many gifts and talents. We don't have to, do the most, and it's not just us, like Chinese, Japanese, Asians, Koreans, like they're all like, bro, the martial arts is born into them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody is born with their own greatness, but then you get to certain Caucasians. You see how I use the word Caucasian instead of just saying, like I
respectfully.
I don't respectfully though.
Yeah.
You have a lot of Caucasians, and I said a lot, not all. You have a lot of Caucasians who are bland, and they're bland because there's no seasoning that they have on the inside. You know what I'm saying? They just dull as fuck. And misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they don't love themselves, they want to go and start talking shit about everybody else to make them feel better. And so instead of just embracing that it is what it is. And so, like, when I do it for my culture. When I do it for me. Like I'm passing. It was like the conversation we was having earlier about certain ways that I have presented myself as a female wrestler throughout the 17 years of my career. You feel me? I have a son. I have a daughter. And when they go look up their mom, I want them to see nothing but positivity. You feel me? I don't want them to, seeing me busting it wide open and, damn near butt ass naked and, and like showing my tits and my ass. No. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's hard work. And that's what you do. Every time you step in that ring, Lala, I've seen you time in and time out. Okay. You put the work in, and that's what it's about. It's not about, what we see, unfortunately, a lot of women do in the pro wrestling industry, in my opinion, is, they put themselves out there. Let's call it spade a spade. They put themselves out there, and then after putting themselves out there, all of a sudden when somebody, tries to make a move or something like that, or say something that could be disrespectful, okay, it's a big thing, and they turn it into something bigger than what it is.
Here's my thing. My whole point about it is, and I know this is gonna make some women feel some type of way. I don't care. You can at me, and I'll tell you, go fuck yourselves, respectfully. But at the end of the day, you can be free. Be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't nobody taking it away from you. But do not expect people to just catch it as you being who you want to be when you're showing your ass. There's people out there who love ass. You know what I'm saying? If you're beautiful in your body, I'm happy you're beautiful at your body. But don't get mad when all the creeps and perverts start coming out with, what that booty do, girl? What that booty do, girl? Like, don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? No. Should a woman have a dude send her a message of his dick? No. That's bullshit. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? At least try to come to her as a gentleman to see if you could at least try to get the digits before you just want to be a fucking dumb shit. You feel me? But like, there's a way to go by everything. But yet, like, these women get shocked when, oh my God, like, how dare you? Like, how dare you? Look what you got on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You're painting an image. I don't know. I'll tell you right now. I know I might be crossing some lines. I don't want to get the company in trouble. Anything I say right here, and even what Lala says, does not reflect the views and opinions of BCW.
It don't reflect on nobody but myself. If you have a problem with it, don't hit up nobody at BCW. You can hit me up at ruthlessgreatness@gmail.com. And if that one don't work for you, you can hit me up at does it look like I give a flying fuck at gmail.com. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
On the corner of Shut the F Up Boulevard and Jabroni Drive. But
yeah, shit.
Now this is another serious question I have for you though.
Go. We on it all day.
As an African American female in the wrestling business in 2020, do you feel like there's equal treatment?
If y'all watching this interview right now and you get in your feelings very easily, I would suggest you turn this interview off, because the next things that I'm about to say is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, not because I'm saying it, but because it hits close to home. Now, what I'm about to say, it is no jabs at anybody. It is just things that I have experienced firsthand myself. So, fuck no. Fuck no. No. It's starting to get better. I mean, well, no, it's not. Like,
it's like, wait,
no, it's not. It's not. I'm gonna be honest about it. Like, it's not.
What's going on?
It's like you got so many talented African Americans, but then your flyers show otherwise. You got so many talented African Americans, but your cars show otherwise. You can't have more than three black people on the show without automatically saying, oh, well, we might as well just start a stable. Not cool. We all mess with each other and be like, you know what's gonna happen. They ain't gonna never let us, they ain't gonna never have these many black people on the show again. Because we done went through that shit before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been at shows where it's been me and like 2 or 3 other black people, and people would be like, you got a stable right there. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus
like,
Christ.
And it's a thing it sucks, but I make the best of it, because I've been put in a lot of situations to where I shouldn't have made it out of them, but I didn't make the best of every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in West Virginia with my brother, Frankie Swamp Tower, my little brother. He's a wrestler. He's a sweetheart. I love him and his family to death. They started taking me with them on trips and stuff, and that's how I was able to start meeting a lot more people. And I went to West Virginia with them, and I ran into my old people that I used to work with at RSW.
Okay.
And we had a little reunion, so I came out with them. So, mind you, I want you to visualize this with me. Visualize Satan coming out with his minions, and his right-hand man is a black woman with no eyes.
I see it.
And we're in West Virginia. Population black people. I was the only African American on the show. Okay, so, there was a dude there. He was Dominican, but, we're the same skin tone, but we're not the same. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he was the first match. Nothing happened. He was good. I come out with the tag team of the group. Bam. They doing their stuff. They throw old dude out there. They distract the ref. I beat up old dude. I throw him in. I heard this. Go home, nigger. And I thought I was tripping.
No.
So I was like, yo, I'm feeling like maybe I hit the pin too many times. So maybe I'm hearing shit. You feel me? So,
you think, okay, maybe that was me. Maybe.
Damn, main event, the leader of the group. I love him to death. TJ Phillips, who also trained Jason Kincaid. Great guy, amazing guy. And he wrestled my little brother, Frankie Swantire. So I threw Frankie out there. Mind you, by the way, TJ comes out with a cross upside down.
Oh God!
I mean, it's the whole everything.
It's getting
so,
ugly.
And then you got me with no eyes in, like you know what I'm saying. So as we're walking around, there's this whole section that is kids, and as we're walking around, they're like, "The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you." It was the funniest shit ever because it's funny because if anybody knows me, they know I'm a preacher's kid. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is hilarious to me. So like I just stopped and I looked at him and they was like, he stayed back and I was like, oh no, it's working. No. Match start, boom, 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 boom. He throws him out to me, strikes the ref. I pick him up literally and I just chop him and he takes a bump on the floor. Now the floor is like a gym floor. So you know how So he took that bump and loud and clear as fucking day. Go home, nigger. And so I was like, wow. So every time that I had been walking around, he has been saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I had just tuned him out. When he said that, the boys heard it. And so Carter was like, motherfucker, what did you just say? And he was getting ready to beat the dude up. And I'm like, yo. I said, yo, like, yo, let's get to this ice. Look, don't worry about it. And like, was I heated? Yes. Was I pissed off? Of course I was. You know what I'm saying? The only reason the dude was really spared was the fact that literally out of all the sections, there was literally one section that was nothing but kids. So literally these kids saved this dude from getting his ass mollywopped. You feel what I'm saying? And I calmly went to the ring announcer and told him what happened. And he went to the back and told almost what happened. And, you know, they took care of it. You know, and people apologize. They was apologizing the whole night. And it's just like, this shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit shouldn't happen. That's the whole thing.
I've dealt with promoters, you know what I'm saying, like dropping the N-bomb, you know, and thinking it's okay, or, you know, thinking that, you know, they own you and, you know, well, I own you, motherfucker, you don't own shit. You know, so when I see a lot of people that get to head, not off of how great they wrestle, but off of who they're cool with, or off of who they're fucking, or overly politicking, or whoever they're throwing under the bus who was supposed to be their friend, you know, just so they can get ahead. It pisses me off for any race.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole point of this is supposed to be able to be here to lift everybody up. If wrestling legitimately, if there was only one spot left, I could understand, but there is way too much room at the top for people to shine equally, not more than the other, equally, period. But then when people start speaking about this, when African Americans start speaking about this, oh, y'all go throw on a race car. No, but if you want to throw the race car, we can throw it. We can boomerang that bitch right now. Like where we're at now. Like, Black Lives Matter. Black lives has mattered since day one.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have took janky ass, racist ass cops, racist ass people killing our brothers and sisters for y'all to finally start trying to come together and be like, Black Lives Matter. They've been mattering.
It's been going on for way too long. And at the end of the day, we all bleed the same. And, you know, right now, I know it's a crazy time in the world, but I mean, this has been going on. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, you know, if you look back, God knows how long. Exactly. And now all of a sudden it's getting the recognition that it should have got years and years ago. I mean,
somebody asked me, they was like, why do you think that they went violent now? And I'm a pull one of my sister's things. I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
So my brothers and sisters can just get killed in cold blood and the person walks away free and clear. But at the same time, you're supposed to sit here and trying to get justice, but yet you go and you find the most, in your opinion, gangster and thuggish photo ever and try to make the African American community look bad. Trying to justify that the reason why this person got killed in cold blood was because they looked suspicious. Do you know how many other cultures that I see, how many other people look fucking suspicious? That don't mean that right when I see them, I'm gonna fucking shoot them. It don't work that way. But apparently for us, it's supposed to work that way. So we've constantly been screaming for justice peacefully, and ain't nobody hearing it. We're constantly saying we need a change, but then people are saying, oh, you're still in the past. You can't move to the future if the past keeps presenting itself. And that's all it's been. We've never moved past racism.
You're right.
We've never moved past racism.
They covered it up. That's all it. That's all they did. They covered it up.
Just covered it up. Oh, well, you know, they did that because they look like this. So the president looks like a big ass Cheeto, but we don't say nothing about that.
You know, let me tell you something.
Say about it, like,
it doesn't matter.
But now that everything, buildings is getting burned, and now riots is breaking out. Oh, now y'all acting like, say it. We acting like them niggas y'all been wanting to say that we are. So when we're sitting here doing everything the right way and everything, which one of the main things that I appreciate was when these two white people gunned down this man that was jogging, you had the audacity to fix your face to say, oh, well, he was in this construction site beforehand, but he didn't. What? He was what? So we're mad because it shouldn't have took us to have to do these fucking protests and for us to act like these niggas y'all been wanting us to act like, to get y'all to see the wrong in this. You should have already saw the wrong in it. It shouldn't have took a black militia that have all certified weapons and everything is legal for them to stand outside these murderers' houses. But y'all don't want to start waking up. Y'all should have been woken up. This has been going on way too long. A black man got shot in his car while his baby was in the back. Where was the riots for that? This man literally, and it don't matter if he was black, white, or whatever, this man literally just walked up on somebody and just shot somebody because he couldn't take shit no more. Where was the justice for any of this?
You're right. I mean,
but now, because we are rioting, now people want to finally start standing up. Y'all should have been standing up. Y'all should have been saying Black Lives Matter, because Black lives has always mattered. There was never a point in time they didn't matter. And people want to start saying, well, all lives matter and all lives matter and all lives matter. Yeah, but you keep saying all lives matter, but yet still, when black lives are lost, ain't nobody batting an eye. Y'all just going on with y'all day as if it's another thing.
And they try to justify the killings. And
justify it. But, we done had these crazy-ass white people go to schools and shoot up motherfuckers. Well, he's depressed.
Oh, God. I'm talking.
He's going through things. So y'all have enough excuses for this. But then our people are shot in cold blood. And you turn an eye until we start really acting with aggressiveness. Is it right? No.
But you know what?
Should we be going and burning down things to try to get our point across? No. Is it necessary in a certain aspect? Yes. Because now y'all want to start paying attention. Now y'all want to start saying, oh, maybe we should pay now. Oh, if you notice, people in NASCAR has been leaving NASCAR because NASCAR put Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
Like
Nickelodeon,
Nickelodeon been doing for George Floyd 8 minutes, like 8 minutes of silence. They did it on Call of Duty. They've been doing it on all the game systems, Netflix, like everything. And now all these closet racists are coming out and showing their true colors.
Yeah.
It's horrible to see my culture being dragged down how it is because of what? Like, at the end of the day, can anybody, including the KKK, can y'all tell us why y'all are mad at our color? Why?
There's no reason. There's no reason.
Exactly. You just literally
pure hatred, jealousy for some reason, hatred. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. It blows my mind. It blows my mind how somebody could, try to justify a killing, another human being dying. Okay, and there's going to be some sort of justification for that. No, there's not. It doesn't matter if the guy was a criminal. It doesn't matter what he did. The fact is, the guy killed him. Okay, in the middle of the street. The guy was not doing anything wrong. All right, the cop choking, like, literally with his knee. I mean, come on. If that's somebody's father, that's somebody's brother, and it's unfortunate that we had to take all these events have had to happen for people to start opening their eyes and trying to do something about it. And then, when you talk about, like what you said, did it have to get violent? Many people, and I've noticed this too, I've said some things already on social media, like, look, no, it's not cool that they're torching their towns, but to be honest, like, hey, listen, if I was trying to get a point across and nobody's listening to me for all these years, something else, I'm going to have to do something else to try to grab their attention. And that's what's happening now.
Because trying to talk about it calmly,
it doesn't do anything. It's
trying to throw the race card.
It's so narrow-minded, a lot of people I see out here nowadays. And it's not even about being narrow-minded in general. It's about actually understanding what the hell you're talking about and making sense of it, because people are making zero sense. These quote-unquote, not racist people coming out of the woodwork now, like you said, closet racists showing their colors, and it's upsetting, Lala. But I could tell you,
down from NASCAR and like wow,
it's hurtful too. Like, I got to be honest. Like, you talk about pro wrestling, you look at Hulk Hogan, okay, and the comments that he made. I know, and it bothers me so much because, like, I look at him, it's like, wow, I looked at Hulk Hogan one way, growing up.
He's supposed to be a motherfucking role model, bro. A role model.
Vitamins, prayers, and that.
Shit.
Exactly.
Like, you ain't gonna and all he had to do is just come out and just be real and apologize. Just apologize. But you can't apologize because you don't feel like you did anything wrong. You ate shit.
It's heartbreaking. And the thought comes to mind, it's like, who else is secretly feeling these
Step
ways?
right up. Who's next?
Yeah, exactly. It's like right now, though, I guess we're starting to see it, but we have to try to change people's way of thinking. There should be a spot for everybody. There's enough room, like you said. And that's why I'm happy with BCW. That's why I take pride in working for this company because, number one, people that don't know, we're African-American owned, okay? Our champions, Darius Carter and Vanity, all right? And we're proud of that because they're incredible athletes. And even yourself, Lala, man, I can't wait to see you back in the ring, back in the BCW ring. Incredible on the microphone, incredible in the ring. I love your gimmick, by the way. And those eyes. Oh, man.
Well, I try.
Those eyes, don't lie. I'll tell you right now, and they scared the hell out of me. But I want to do something. On a lighter note, I want to switch gears one more time.
Yeah, because you didn't even pick me to win the Queen of the Monsters. Shame on you. Yeah, I heard the commentary. You ain't shit, Jimmy.
Man, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm scared of Savannah Evans. Do you understand?
No, you ain't. First thing you said, I'll mess with Ruthless any day. I'm not going to mess with Crazy. Oh, so she more crazy. Okay, then, Jimmy. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. I heard it all. All of it.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Listen, I apologize. I'm only being honest, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I am terrified of Savannah Evans. All right. I owe her a trophy of some sort, and she's – listen, I've been getting messages here. I've been getting harassed. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I need some backup. So I might need you on my side for this one.
Well,
anything I've ever done.
No, for what?
Anything I've ever done.
You should be afraid of the most.
I am scared of you too, but I am. Believe me.
You afraid of a cannibal? Are you serious?
She's gonna eat me. Jesus Christ! I mean, she's a cannibal.
I can knock your head off with one swing. What you mean?
I'd rather have my head knocked off in one quick.
Apparently not.
Swoop. Okay, but I'd rather have that than somebody literally just munching at my jugular vein. I mean,
you should want somebody who is a god to be on your side. But you go picking the wrong people.
No, I want a goddess. I want you. I need.
Nope.
Listen, we gotta talk off here. I owe you. I owe you. I owe you. Lala, I love you, Lala. Come on, help me out. Savannah's gonna kill me. Oh my God, I don't even want to get into this.
Yeah,
Oh, man, I'm sweating thinking about it right now, folks. I'm sweating thinking about it because Savannah is probably watching this right now and probably going to call Mr. Cole and, oh, God.
Hey, Savannah, if you're watching this, hey, sis, little sis, guess what? You still ain't shit. You didn't beat me. You didn't beat me. I am still undefeated when it comes to you, Savannah. Just let that marinate. You look good, though. Let that marinate, Savannah. I'm watching you.
I might have to cut this part out, but my money is on you, Lala.
I
I want to go to a segment right here. I do it with everybody. I added it a couple of weeks back. It's a 2-minute drill. Okay, so it's a whole bunch of random questions that I'm going to ask you, and just give me the Ruthless Lala answer, whatever comes to mind first. You ready?
Go for it.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Beach or the pool?
Pool.
Favorite TV show?
Rick and Morty.
Beer, wine, or liquor?
Liquor.
What kind of liquor?
Hennessy.
Chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Favorite movie genre?
Martial arts action.
Favorite martial arts movie?
Ip Man. All of them. Donnie Chen is my favorite martial artist. Don't get me wrong. I love Jet Li and everybody else, but yeah, Ip Man is just Ip Man.
Man, board game of choice.
Oh, and Bruce Lee. Monopoly.
Checkers or chess?
Both, but chess.
Dream vacation?
I want to go on a Caribbean cruise, but I also want to go to Italy, but I also want to go to London, so I have like more than one dream vacation.
We'll take all of them. That's it.
We'll take all of them. Amsterdam, but just walk around and get high as shit. I'm really waiting for that.
Hey, we might be able to do that soon over here in over here in New York. They're legalizing before the end of the year. That's big news. Legalizing it.
Good news because I'm gonna be in New York soon. Let me know when they do that. Let me know when they. I mean, weed is legal. It's just not legal in certain places. But
soon it will. I'll keep you posted. iPhone or Android?
Both.
Chicken parm or spaghetti and meatballs?
Chicken motherfucking parm, yo.
Woo. Favorite hobby?
Putting motherfuckers through doors.
I believe it. And Urban's next on that list, but we'll find that out sooner than later. Best feature on a woman?
Wait, what?
I said best feature on a woman.
Eyes.
Best feature on a man?
Motherfucking eyes.
Secret wrestling crush? Oh, man.
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth? You're not going to unveil it? On BCW curtain call? Come on, say something. A hint. Anything.
It's the only person I know. Because, like, I legit have, like, a secret wrestling crush on him. I have a crush on Aleister Black. I'm not going to give you the other person because it ain't none of your business. But
no problem. Aleister Black. 80s or 90s?
80s.
80s. What about the 80s?
Man, first off, I was born in the 80s. So that alone is what's great with the 80s. I was born in the 80s.
No, I'm with you right there. 87.
What? 85.
Right there. 2 years before.
No, you're not. You're not right there. You will never catch up with me. Stop saying you're right there. You are not right there.
I'm like this. Come on, Lala. I'm right there. I'm like this.
He said 87, and I said 85, and he said right there. No.
Like this. So this favorite junk food.
Patti LaBelle's banana pudding.
That is very specific, but I'll take it.
And her buttermilk pie and her peach cobbler is fucking amazing. If not that, then it would. I fucking love muffins and cheese sticks and Funyuns, fucking Funyuns and Cheetos. Okay?
Oh man! Oh those! Oh wait, you talk about those onion chips things? Oh man, those are good. Those are like crack. Those and the onion garlic like potato chips. Forget about it.
And Shipley fucking donuts. You can't go wrong.
I think tonight I'm gonna probably gain about 5 pounds because you're getting me hungry over here with the junk food, and I'm gonna be having a whole bunch of snacks tonight. It's over. I already got a box of Teddy Grahams I'm looking at, and I got Chips Ahoy. Forget about it. Steak or seafood?
Motherfucking seafood. Actually, I cooked crab and shrimp Alfredo last night.
Wow, shrimp. That sounds really good, man. I'm shrimp scampi, and tonight I'm making actually a pot roast. I got it in the slow cooker. I had it in there forever.
Bro, the way that I sauteed the crab, and then I sauteed the crab. After I sauteed the crab, I did the shrimp, and after that, I brought the Alfredo sauce to a boil, and I put it in there with it, and then I made the penne pasta.
Oh man. Oh man. See, I don't even want this anymore now, man. I want some. Jesus Christ.
I don't even want the goddamn pot roast.
I want to forget about it. All that fucking hard work throwing that shit in the slow cooker. I'm done. Well, I know we're past 2 minutes already, but I have the big question here. I ask everybody: does duct tape fix everything?
No. I mean, technically, no, it does. Cause if your car door won't stay closed, and you roll down your back window and you tape it, you know what I'm saying? It'll stay. But your back windows is exposed. I mean, you could tape. Yeah.
You can tape the window.
Yeah, I guess it does. I mean, it can't fix a bullet wound, you know what I'm saying? But
Cover
it
it
can't
up.
fix you getting your hair cut off. But I mean, yeah.
All right, Lala. 10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Married to my better half. Billionaire. A successful wrestling promotion. My better half having their wrestling school. Living my best life, man. And honestly, if God willing, still alive.
Yeah.
And just being able to see my kids grow up and be the outstanding, extraordinary beings that they are. I'm already proud of them, and I just know in 10 years, oh my God, they're going to be, I can't wait to see it. Yeah.
I know, I can see you smiling right now. You're thinking about it, and it's a beautiful thing. And and God bless you. God bless them as well. And I want to just give you the floor right now. If there's anything else you want to get off your chest before we wrap it up, I do know that we're definitely going to have another episode with you on it because I had a lot of fun today.
I wanted more questions. Boo!
I'm sorry, Lala, but I want to give you the floor.
A lot of people don't get to see this side of me, and a lot of people don't get to see this side of me for a reason. Is because everything that I've been going through here lately since March to now have really shown people's true colors. And it hurts. And I'm still moving forward, but it don't change the fact that it still hurts. I am overly blessed for the people who did reach out and have been there. I don't have to put them on blast, but I want to. Darius Lockhart, Savannah Evans, Montana Black, Yaya, Lucky Ali, Silva, Trevor Ayon, Joe Black. I appreciate y'all. To get bundles, that's my bro. I do appreciate y'all, trying to reach out to me and help. I am taking steps to get back to where I need to be. But if I was to step away from wrestling while I'm in this state that I'm in right now, it would not be a good thing. And even though I hate to say he's right, I'm not gonna hear the last of this. I still have a lot of stuff to do. And whenever it's my time, it's gonna be my time. And until then, I'm gonna just keep knocking off heads for the motherfucking culture. Respectfully. If you've tried to reach out to me and I didn't respond, I have literally deleted all of my social medias but Snapchat. So if you want to get in contact with me, you don't have my real number, you can hit me up on Snapchat at Lalaism. LALAISM. It's literally that simple. Like, it ain't none of these crazy ass, long ass names for no reason. Just like dot / underscore. Like, shut up. Just pick a name. Just pick a goddamn name. So, but yeah, that's about it. I just gotta keep pushing, it sucks being like at this point in time. It sucks just being grounded, like trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the medicine or how I'm gonna, take care of the family and everything of that sort. So, it's been really, it's difficult, it's complicated because like people have been acting really unusual here lately. So it's a lot, but I do appreciate BCW because since I've stepped foot at BCW, I've had by far a amazing, great time. I legitimately, after I left there, as a matter of fact, while I was still there, I remember I hit up Mike and I was like, "Yo, this shit is dope." I was like, "Yo." He's like, "Everything good?" I was like, "Yeah, everything good." I was like, "Oh, he's dope as fuck." And I was like, "Yo, you gotta come out here, son." I was like, "These are great people." And then, like, I got there, great people, like, inside and out. Like, if I can give any locker rooms that I've been in recently that has been by far the best, it would have to be, besides, well, no, fuck it. It would be AEW, BCW, AWE, and SWF and TWE. Those are the dopest locker rooms that I've been at here lately. Great people, great wrestlers. No bullshit, no drama. Everybody's just, there to have fun and there to just work. And that's the one thing I love about BCW. Everybody's just there to have fun and just be cool. And that's what it's all about, yo. Like, it's so, there's so many cultures at BCW, but you can't really tell because everybody just act like family. Same thing at AEW, like everybody just act like family and everybody cool, and shit, when you cool, shit just flow better. I don't like putting them on blast, but I have to. Shout out to my son. I'm gonna call him Just Blue. Make sure you be looking for his content. He has a YouTube. I want to give a massive Super League shout out to my best friend, Mike Cobb. He has legitimately been my rock and has had my back and has been there to help pull me out the dark abyss and not once have his colors changed on me. And I overly appreciate everything that he's done for me. I don't believe that I will ever be able to even think about how I can repay him for being there for me, but like with my heart of hearts and everything that is me, I overly appreciate. So if you watch this, I love you. Thank you so much for having my back. Thank you so much for being my best friend. And thank you so much for showing me that I matter. You are the best, and I got you until my last breath. And last but not least, say the best for last. Have to give a major shout out to BCW. Have to give a shout out to Jimmy J. You guys welcome me in with open arms, and if I could sit here and tell you everything that I've been through with every promotion, y'all would truthfully understand why I say what I say. I really do appreciate what y'all have done for me and let me come in and just be me. There's only promotions I can count on one hand that I'll ride or die for, and I'm glad to have y'all on that one hand. So thank y'all for taking me as me and letting me be Ruthless motherfucking Lala, respectfully.
Listen, thank you. Thank you for being Ruthless Lala, and thank you for everything you've contributed to this company and to this business, this great business of pro wrestling. I can't wait to see you back out there. I can't wait to see things go back to some sort of normal. And man, this has been an incredible interview. And I want to talk to you again. I know you'll be willing to do that. So,
Hell
folks,
yeah.
folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg here. Lala,
Kill her.
her and I, forget about it. We're gonna be talking some more in the near future. BCW faithful. Before we go,
Irwin.
Oh, Irvin. Yeah, Irvin.
Irwin. It don't even matter. E or I. I don't care. You gonna say I when I knock your head off. When I see you, it's a done deal. I'm gonna knock your head off, and I'm gonna throw you through a door. You are the reason why these fans didn't see none of my good shit. You sat there in broad daylight, knowing you fucked up the church's money. You didn't fix it.
How dare
you? Apologize. No,
nope.
Nothing. I got you when I see you.
Irvin, you messed up, Irv. You messed up, Irv. Better him than me. But thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words, and we'll be speaking soon. Oh, man. Ruthless Lala! She's ruthless. She does it respectfully.
Respectfully, though.
You know, sitting down with Ruthless Lala for the time that I did, I've learned so much, not only about her, but the business of pro wrestling. And I had a blast. I got to be honest, this was one of my favorite interviews and conversations I've ever had with any professional wrestler. So thank you very much, Lala, and thank you for keeping it real, for being an open book and telling us exactly how you feel, being very transparent. You know, your BCW family is right here with you. If you ever need anything, just reach out. We are a phone call away. I cannot wait to get back in action. I say it every week, and I cannot wait to see Ruthless Lala in that ring doing her thing. But we're itching. All of us cannot wait to get back out there, whether you're a wrestler, a manager, a referee, a behind-the-scenes individual. We want to put on a show for each and every one of you. And I know we're going to do just that. Because you know what? I'm starting to see things right now. I'm starting to see other independent wrestling organizations put on shows. And, well, as a matter of fact, next week on the Curtain Call is going to be a very special edition of the Curtain Call because, well, this upcoming weekend, yours truly and BCW management, we're headed down to Atlantic City, New Jersey for a local indie wrestling promotions show that's going to be taking place down there. How are they going to be putting on the show? What's going to be happening? Well, BCW will be there. We will have some exclusive interviews with, well, a couple of people that are going to be a part of this family and the newest member to the BCW family, Riley Madison. You're going to get an exclusive interview next week on the Curtain Call live from Atlantic City, so stay tuned for that. But as that curtain comes down, just remember that BCW, Combination Wrestling, is where the future